that the only new working track we're going to see?
Very funny, Gary.
Have you had the call for the emergency cabinet yet? Has the phone pinged?
There's nothing in my diary.
What is sinister and what we shouldn't tolerate is the idea that local councils can decide how often you go to the shops and that they ration who uses the roads and when, and they police it all with CCTV.
Conference, we are the party of facts. We are the party of evidence. We are the party of scientific rigour.
I genuinely believe we are the party of facts and evidence.
I've just given you 3 pieces of fiction that members of your party have said in the last couple of weeks.
It's no wonder that Labour seems so relaxed about taxing meat. Keir Starmer doesn't eat it. And Ed Miliband is clearly scarred by his skirmish with a bacon sandwich. So whether you have things like
meat tax, that's what you're saying here.
Well, so the point is, they are proposing things which are pushing families too hard. So you've got things like the ULEZ tax expansion, which does cost families £12.50 a day.
It's not meat tax, though, is it?
But that is very difficult. And they've got things like proposing that you would decarbonise the electricity grid by 2030, again, which would result in very difficult choices for families.
Not meat tax.
Stand up and fight, because when you stand up and fight, the person beside you stands up and fights. And when our party stands up and fights, the nation stands up and fights. And when our nation stands up and fights, other nations stand up and fight.
Fake meat might be okay for astronauts, but when people think of a meat feast, I want them to be thinking about our great Welsh lamb, our Aberdeen Angus beef, our saddleback pork, not some pizza topping.
Stand up and fight.
And next time I want to see Barbie wearing a Union Jack, because that too was filmed in Britain.
Have courage. Bring hope. Stand up and fight. Stand up and fight. Thank you, conference.